Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, alright, guys. Just a second before we get started. Gotta run all my special checks. Alright? That's what matters. That is what matters. That is what's important right now. Alrighty. Gotta run all my checks, make sure everything's going okay. Oh, hold on. That is what's important right now. Okay. Alright. We are here. And we are playing GTA 5 online. Now, I already started with the game loaded up because I didn't want you all to have to wait through the 3-minute loading screen. Ugh, God, guys. Sorry if I sound exhausted. This entire I don't know if any of you saw this. I hope you didn't. I'm actually watching my stream right now as I do my stream, make sure my game looks good, looking good. Oh, I don't need to drive. I'm just leaving this here so I can collect money. This is my acid lab. If you don't play GTA 5 online, this is one of the many businesses you can acquire, and it's pretty great. You can build money, buy supplies with it, or buy supplies, build money. You kind of just leave it out, collects money. I got $11 million in the game right now. And I will be joining an invite-only session because why on God's earth would I want to get killed 1,000 times? All right. But for the first 10, 15 minutes, I'll just show you around, you know? I'll just show you around. I'll join an invite-only session when I want to get a little bit more serious. Right now, we're just introducing things. So welcome to the stream, guys. If you don't see chat on screen, that's because what took me so long was for hours I was trying to figure out how to put it on screen. And then my best friend, who's also watching this stream right now, gave me the simple understanding of that I could just do it from my phone. So hours wasted. Yeah. But we're here now, and that's what matters. It took a lot of time for me to stop overthinking. I also texted my dad about it. He thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, so anyway, we're here now. We're streaming. We're playing some GTA 5 online. Hope y'all are doing good. I hope you've been enjoying my shorts, my videos. A little bit about myself. I am the Mortis One. Um, Give me a sec. I gotta see how the. Sorry, I'm kind of checking things as I go along. I want to make sure my audio is looking shipshape. Okay, yeah, so we are here. I guess I'll just show you guys around at first. You know, I have a lot of plans for this video, but it's going to be or this stream, it's going to be long though, so what do you think about this car, guys? Dark midnight purple, got that awesome, it's got the spoiler, got the wing thing on the back. It's an ocelot, it's pretty sick. This is one of my nice cars. So first and foremost, we're going to register as a business owner. So, oh, and look at that. Oh, okay. Usually when the session is too full of people, you can't register as a business owner. Yeah, that's the name of my business. Don't question it. Yeah. So let's get to it. So my acid lab is gonna collect stuff there. I'll show you my garage, and then I mean, if you guys know GTA, I'm sure y'all know about businesses and stuff. I don't feel like I have to show you around my office. It's pretty standard, but I'll show you anyway. My friends, I hope you're doing great. I spent 3 hours in physical and mental anguish trying to figure this out, and I realized the solution was a lot easier than I thought. Let's give my brother man all the credit. My best friend, give him all the credit. He really came through, and he really had my back in this. So give him all the credit for helping me figure this out. Yeah, he's the reason this stream is happening today, guys. Um, Love that guy. He's my brother. My day one. Known him for over 12 years. So I sent him this meme of of message a friend you knew from 2016 and then 2026, and he's on that list. So yeah. Let's give thanks to him for helping me do this. Anyway, here it is. Oh, I should probably park my car in the garage. I tend to not do that, but I'm gonna do that. All right. I don't know if you guys. I mean, I'm assuming pretty much anyone watching this stream likes GTA 5 and has played GTA 5. But if you haven't, uh, you're high and you need to go play it right now. I mean, you'll be a little late to the game, but that's okay. This is one of those games you can really like if you really stick at it and kind of do the heist and you build yourself up, like you can really get some good money. Um, the way I got a lot of this money was from doing the Cayo Perico heist with my good friend, my best friend I'm telling you about, and the rest of them. And I had this other friend who also helped me on the Cayo Perico heist. Um, so yeah, there was that. Anyway, garage. Let's take a look. These are my cars. Got the motorcycle. Got the Turismo. Got the. This is my favorite right here. This is the one I kitted out the most. The rest I kind of leave as stock because I don't drive them very often. But the purple one I drive all the damn time, my friends, all the damn time. Um, anyway, let's go take a look-see-loo over here. Oh yes, I forgot about this. It's been a while since I played. We got the Dune buggy. We got the motorcycle. We got the Duke of Death. We got a few others. Another Turismo, I think. Um, yeah, that's all my cars. I don't have like a crap ton, but I have a few good ones. Um, I could probably buy more, but I don't want to spend any more money right now. All right, let's go to the office. Let's go to the office. All right, so I'm reading chat on my phone. So if anyone says anything, I'll have to look down there to look at it. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Also, I have some topics prepared for this video. I want to talk about. Hello there, ma'am. She's my assistant. She's cool. She gives me snacks. I need more snacks. Snacks are how you heal yourself in this game. Otherwise, you don't heal and you die and everything sucks. It is so easy to die in this game, guys. Like your health will drop so quickly. You got to really be on top of it, especially when you're doing missions and stuff. All right, let's look at my clothes. Look at my outfits. This is my most baller outfit. The rest of my this is pretty sick. That one's okay. That one's eh. This one, okay, guys. This one is obviously the best one. All right, let's be honest here. All right, we got this guy. We got no scuba. Oh, this is pretty cool. I think this one's my favorite right here. You know what? This looks like something I would wear. We're gonna go with this for a little while. I like the smuggler outfit. All right, well, this is the office. I have a few other properties I'll show you throughout the video. Like I have a bunker, or I mean a doomsday bunker. I have an arcade and a few other things. I don't think we'll do any major heists in this video. I'd have to set them up, and we got time, but that'll take pretty much the whole time, just getting them set up. So I'm thinking we'll just do some missions here and there, kind of get up to some fun stuff. This is my first live stream ever, so let's be happy about that. I mean, I've never done a live stream in my life, so this is all very new to me. This took a lot of effort on my homie's part and on my part. Okay, well, it took a lot of me messing up, but like I said, he really came through and we figured it out, so we got this. So usually what I tend to do every time I start this game, I just kind of hop on and oh, also I have a vehicle warehouse. It's a very shitty vehicle warehouse. I want to do an invite only session because they're gonna blow me up and I don't want that. That's happened to me enough times. Also, I have a submarine. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Invite only session. Okay. So yeah, sorry if I seem a little tired here. I'm like, oh well, I spawned back here again. All right, we're gonna have to go put this. Oh, this is the acid lab, by the way. Everyone here is dressed appropriately. We gotta go put this outside because I need it to collect money. So we're gonna do that. Um, anyway, guys, thanks for watching and supporting my videos and my shorts. I know you guys really be watching my shorts a lot, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you all for that. Um, and so anyway, I'm gonna kind of tab my video right now, um, and bring up my list of things I wanted to talk about. And in general, we're just gonna vibe. It's not like a schedule. I'm just doing this because I've never live streamed before. Like this is not something I ever thought I was going to do. And my friend, same friend that helped me do this. I was telling him I'll make this 2-hour video, and he's like, "Why not just live stream?" And I'm like, "Huh." I kind of been avoiding that for a long time. I don't know. I don't know why. It's genuinely like I don't know. It's cool. I like it. Um, you know what? We're not taking the car. I don't even think my car's over here. We're gonna travel in style. Okay. You might be asking yourself, the Mortis one, how are we traveling in style? You'll see. You'll see. You want to know how we travel in style? We travel in this thing. This is the Sparrow. It was very expensive, and you know, yeah, it was expensive. So for a little while, guys, I'm not going to be reading chat. There's probably not enough people in here to even reach out anyway. But if anyone messages anything, I'll go back and look at it periodically. But I'm going to be kind of on and off the live stream because I want to kind of look at the my notes and stuff. Man, I'd never get over how beautiful this game is. Like this game is like so old, but I mean it's always being updated. It's just so great. It's such a great game. I love this game, guys. Okay, story time. When I was in 6th grade, my father, the greatest man I've ever known, when in my mom's house, she wasn't a huge fan of me playing violent video games. She was very protective of, that kind of stuff. However, my dad, he bought me a PS4 for the first time ever. And it was that I don't remember which PS4 it was. It was like the super bougie one that was like really like slick and had like the sensor button. And this was like right when the PS4 came out, like I think like 2013 or something. It was Christmas of that year. So if it hadn't just come out, it was a new console at the time. And he bought me a PS4 and I didn't know what game to get, and they had GTA 5. And at the time on these new gen consoles, the biggest thing was GTA 5 had a first person mode now. If you remember on like Xbox 360, PS3 didn't have that option. So yeah, they kind of did that, and it's really cool. It was really cool then to kind of get it for Christmas, and I beat the entire story mode in like 3 days. Like I just I literally sped run that shit. I was just going with it. Okay, so today I think we'll focus on doing some import export missions, and then we're gonna do some of these. Um, these are harder to do without people to help you, but we're gonna do them anyway. Let's just source some vehicles, get it going. Anyway, yeah. So basically, also guys, I have to be extremely careful with the exporting. I don't think I'll do that. There's a glitch in this game that I've noticed where if you try and export a car, sometimes it'll just kick you out of the game. I don't think the whole game, but it'll kick you out of the lobby. And so I'm just gonna focus on importing mainly. I'll test it out some other times, but I went through too much work to get this going, so I don't want to I don't want to mess it up 15 minutes in. I don't think it exits the whole game, so I could just enter again, but just better safe than sorry, I guess. Okay, let's go to Lake Vinewood Estate. I don't have a bulletproof vest, so that's not smart, but whatever. Or armor. There's no bulletproof vest, there's just armor. It goes down too pretty quickly. But it's better than no armor. Anyway, so yeah, I got this PS4 and I played GTA 5 story mode. And I don't think I've ever had so much fun playing a game before. I've always been a very selective gamer. I'm not like an all-around like play any game guy. I play the games I like, and I've really enjoyed the ones that I've liked, and I do branch out sometimes, but not a lot. And so back then, I wasn't when I was a little kid, it wasn't very typical of me to play a full game all the way through and just kind of um, do that. It was very new to me. Okay, I would blow them up, but unfortunately, that's gonna ruin the mission. So we're gonna try and do this intelligently here. Okay, we got people there. Also, I suck at flying helicopters. So, oh wow, there's quite a lot of them. What happens if I just go in there? I'm gonna try and be stealthy, but Lord knows it's not gonna work. So, oh boy, oh no. Okay, we're just gonna land here, folks. We're just gonna. Okay, yep. All right, there we are. All right, let's see what gun should I use. I'm gonna use the carbine. I'll use the what? Are you serious? Well, okay, that's not gonna be an escape plan. Well, actually, I'm stealing a car, so it's not like I gotta, you know, do that anyway. Okay. I didn't really think about how I was gonna get in. What the? Oh, it just blew up. Okay, I was scared there for a second. All right, we're gonna try and be stealthy. It's not gonna work, but we're gonna try. Okay. Everything's blowing up. Hold on. Can I shoot this guy in the head? Oh, okay. Oh, he hit the key. Wow, that's good luck. Okay. Well, we'll just take the key and take. Is the car right here? Is it that easy? All right. Well, let's go. Let's get out of here. All right. And that's how you do it, guys. I shouldn't celebrate too soon. They're going to be after us, so got to be careful. Um, yeah, you have to really play with controller in this game. It's really hard to play if you don't or if you're not using controller. Anyway, back to my story. Yeah, I played GTA, played a lot of it. It was a lot of fun. I only played story mode for a while because when I was a kid, you needed like PlayStation Plus to play online. So I didn't play online for like years. And then for a while, I went through a period of time where I tried to mod story mode because I saw a bunch of people do that, and I just broke the game. And so, never again going to do that. And I don't need to do that because online is where it's at. I don't want to just fight people as as Hulk in a story mode. That's not fun. Uh, anyway, yeah. Okay, so how y'all doing? How's everyone feeling? Y'all feeling good? Y'all having a good day? I hope you are. Hope your day is going excellent. Mine has been. It's going good now. Now that I'm here, guys. Now that I'm here, I'm happy to be here, man. I love doing this stuff, man. I love making videos. I love talking to you guys. This is my happy place. Is right here with you, if with y'all, or whoever watches this once it's live stream's over. Um. Well, I'm gonna drop off the car and then I'll check and see if there's any updates to chat. Yeah. So there's not really an easy way to segue into this. It seemed a lot smoother in my head, but I got four main topics I'm talking about today. Four main things. And yes, I called it the diabolically silly GTA 5 live stream. Once we get into the topics, you're gonna see why. Um, first of all, I would like to say thank you all for tuning in, and then secondly, I'd like to get into what I have planned for this evening for us. First of all, okay, we need to talk about something that I find very interesting, okay? What is the hair color on a person, whether you're a guy or a girl or, whatever? What is the hair color that you like the most on a person, right? All right. Guys that look like me tend to, I mean, nowadays it's a little bit more open minded, but when I was like a teenager and a lot of my family members, it was blonde, right? Um, which is fine, Blonde is a beautiful hair color. That's my hair color, so represent. But today, guys, I'm here to tell you why dark colored hair is beautiful, all right? And why y'all should definitely be attracted to dark hair color as much as I am. I think, I think, and the nice thing about like really dark black hair is it works on like anyone from anywhere. Like when you think about it, like they could be from like like East Asia, they could be from America, they could be any race, any walk of life. Black hair looks good. All right. And natural black hair is obviously where it's at, but like sometimes, some people like some ladies be dyeing their black hair. That shit pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we're not exporting. Okay, yeah, that's don't want to get kicked out. Oh, Oh, I was scared there for a second. I was like, please don't kick me out. Yeah. So anyway, guys, listen. Black hair is goated. All right. Dark hair is goated. Um, y'all need to understand that, which I know you do. I know, like, there's two people watching this video, right? There's the person that's saying obviously, and the other person saying why is he telling me this? Um, yeah, I just need to spread my love for all the dark hair baddies out there. All right, and and if you're a girl and you like dark hair guys, that's good. It looks good on everyone, in my opinion. I think dark hair is where it's at. And if you you know are not understanding that, then you're a very silly goofball. All right, hold on. Let me call up my helicopter. But I mean, like, think about it, right? Because, like, okay, so I don't know, like, when I see, like, baddies and people with dark hair, like, really dark hair, I'm always like I'm drawn to it. It's like a moth to a flame for me. I'm like, wow, like, there's something about that. Especially, it could be like straight, curled. I'm not picky about that. Like, that shit is awesome, right? Like, you're there and you see a person. It's like, okay, the best example I can think to compare it to is, like, like, when you see a cat, right? You see a really dark midnight colored cat. And you think to yourself, like, hey, I like all cats, right? They all look super cool. Um but there's just something about the cat with the dark black fur that draws you to them, you know? It's like you can't quite look away. You're like, how mysterious, how cool. That's how I feel about dark hair. And, I think it's awesome. And where am I going? Oh, I'm going back here. Anyway, yeah, so I gotta give love to all my dark hair fans or viewers. I don't have fans. Maybe someday. Viewers, anyone watching this that has dark hair, and even if you don't have dark hair, but if you do have dark hair, give yourself a pat on the back because it's very attractive, and you don't understand how attractive it is, and so I'm telling you. Um, I'm joking, you do, but if no one told you that today, there you go. I love dark black hair. The darker, blacker the hair, the better. It's like, okay, light black hair is nice too, but it's like, when you see a dark black car and then you see like Vanta black and you're like, whoa, like, yeah, that is where it's at, my friends. That is where it is at. Um, so that's the segue into what I'm talking about. Hold on, let's see here. We're gonna import a few more cars. We're just gonna kind of do this for a little bit, and then we'll hop to another mission or something. Um, all right, let's sit down. Sit down. Also, okay, let's be honest here. Like hair, like highlights and colors, man. That's really, like, that's the shit too, man. Like, I don't know. Like, like when I was a younger kid, I felt like if someone had like really colorful hair, I always felt kind of off put. I was like, But like now that I'm like older and I'm an adult man, like, I don't know. There's something about like baddies having uh like colored hair and highlights that it's just like, hey, good for you. This is good. It's like it's like it's good. That's all that matters. And also, like, that's the cool thing about colors, right? There's so many different kinds. And like when you're looking at like a painting, you know sometimes blue is good on a painting, sometimes purple, sometimes black, sometimes blonde. And it's interesting because, like, you know in my past, I've known a few people, and I have a friend I was talking about this with too today. But like when you're a person, specifically, a woman, but even if you're a guy, and you have like a highlight in your hair, or you're like doing a hair color that's not your natural hair color, but sometimes it can look really good. Um, so if you're worried about that, me on the other hand, as much as I love black hair, guys, I couldn't rock it. I don't know. I don't think I could rock it very well. I mean, like, my aesthetic is just, I don't feel like it would work. Plus I got this big old beard. I mean, I could shave, but this thing grows back in like 2 weeks, and I like my beard, so I I usually shave it for like things like job interviews and stuff. But I always grow it back out after I get the jab. That's the trick. That's the trick. Just look super clean shaven, and then as soon as you get the job, just grow your beard again. Unless you have to wear a job where you have to wear a beard net. I've had to do that. It's very painful and it sucks. Even, and my beard was clean. I was washing it, but the material they make those freaking things out of suck. They suck. They're so painful. Like I worked as a subcontractor for this company for a while, and they had us wear beard nets. And then I worked for a grocery store, and I worked in a deli, and they had us wear beard nets. And I'm not complaining, right? Nobody wants like hair on their food, right? I get it. No one wants to take that risk. But like at the same time, it's like, God, they're so painful. They're so painful, and I don't know. That's just the reality. But colored hair colors. I mean, every hair color is great, I think. I mean, like, you guys would be surprised. Like, I think, like, gray hair is nice. Like, not. Now, a lot of you are going to hear me say that and be like, all right, what's this dude getting at? Like, is he saying that he likes old ladies? No, I'm not saying that. But, like, sometimes, I've rarely seen this, but sometimes, like, women or, men or people. I mean, I'm not into guys. I just keep saying that to be. Ah, they're shooting at me. Uh, oh no, wait, those are people. Fuck you. I mean, sorry, didn't mean to cuss. Screw you guys. You gotta die. Okay, you're going down. Oh no. There's a lot of them. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, I'm getting shot. I'm getting shot. I gotta put my TED talk on pause for 5 seconds. But okay. 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 Where? No, I hate you. All right. Where are they? Where are they? Go, 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 go. Oh, oh, I'm taking a risk. It's a food truck. Hit him with the. Oh, oh no, no, no. Oh, I died. No, last guy too. That's sad. Oh, that aim. Did you guys see that? My aim was like pretty decent until that guy. I got nervous. All right, it's fine. I'll just go kill him right now. I like to blow people. Oh, sorry, unalive them. Yeah, I got to get used to saying that. My bad, guys. My bad. First live stream. I'll keep a lid on that. I'm still learning all the new terminology. All right, he's gone. He's unalived. All right. Well, oh wow, look at this. This is very I don't even classy. This is a very classy car right here. Oh my lord, getting off this mountain is gonna suck balls. All right, turn around. Come on. All right, back to my point. Back to my speech that you all need to hear, and you don't have a choice. So like silver hair, like I mean, okay, let's be honest. I've mainly seen this in anime, but I've sometimes seen people that have like dyed their hair silver, and it looks good. Like I don't know, there's something about like colors that just draws me to the person. Like the more colors that look good together, the better. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, don't be boring. Really, really push the boundaries. If you're a blonde dude like me, go. No, don't kill me. All right, okay. Oh God. Oh, this is bad. Oh no, there's a helicopter. What the hell? Okay. All right, hold on. I gotta lock in real quick, guys. What? This car sucks. It's so slow. What? What? Okay, whatever. We're cruising. We're going. We're going. I mean, I get out and blow it up, but there's just gonna be another one right next to it. Okay, okay. I just need to get to the main road. If I can get on the main road, I can actually go quick. Ugh. The thing is, this thing's so boxy and shit. Ugh. Oh god. Oh, if I die up here, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to go run and get it back. Okay, okay. We're good. We're good. We got this, guys. We got this. I'm probably gonna die. No! No, no. I mean, I could have shot at them, but okay, maybe I have to. You know what? Give me the car. You want to pull this shit? Y'all wanna do this? Where are you? Is that the car? I don't want to. Crap. Shoot him. Helicopter. Where are you? Die. You're dead. You can't stop me. Ah, I died again. Okay, you know what? We got to get the homing rocket launcher, guys. It's the only way. These guys are really proficient at killing me, and they're really quick too. All right, where'd he go? He was around here somewhere. Oh, he's dead. All right. Well, we're good on that. Let's get back to the car. $9,000 in repair cost. Wow. As long as the tire. Okay, guys, the craziest story. You know what? You know what? Screw you guys. You know what? We're doing this. We're doing this. You're dying. Where are you? Wow. I hate you. Get over here. Don't run. I don't think so. Oh, we got another one? Is that what we got? Where is he? Where is he? I can't see him. Oh, I see him hiding. You're hiding under. Is he under his car? Well, I respect the attempt, my friend, but no, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Okay, back to my very important lecture, college lecture. I mean, like, give me money for this, guys. Like, I could go teach a class on like, like you want positivity, like you want a happier outlook on life, right? Just listen to what I'm telling you. Like I'm telling you guys, like if you guys, I'm trying to talk to my viewers about hair colors. Stop shooting me. Okay, well, how do I? This is usually I play this game with a friend. When I'm by myself, it's a bit difficult. No, get out of the way. Okay, maybe this could actually work to my advantage. Oh, he got around him. You know what? Okay, hold on. We got to multitask. All right, let's get the stickies out. Let's get the stickies. Let's try this. Ha 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 ha! Ha! Wait, he's not dead. I blew him up. Oh, he's off the road. Oh, the helicopter's back on me. Yeah, it's kind of nice these jobs, don't have lives, or else I wouldn't be able to do that. All right. Okay, I think we're getting away. Man, I owe $15,000 on this piece of shit. Whoopee. Okay, anyway. Okay, gotta look at my terminology so I make sure I say unalive. I'm gonna unalive these people, guys. They're all gonna be unalived, very, very much so. Or if they unalive me first, that's the problem. Go away! Go away! I hate you! Okay, alright, we're gonna scooch past him there. There we go. Okay, $17,000. I care more about the money that this is gonna cost me in the game than actually the mission. Bro, you get out of the way! Y'all are... I mean, you see people chasing you and you're not the slightest bit concerned? Is that what this is? Okay. Okay, let's get off here. Screw off, bro! Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. We're good. Yeah, okay, back to what I was saying. Um, okay, listen. I'm not saying, look, beauty's the eye of the beholder, okay? Whatever hair color you prefer is okay in a woman, in a man, if you're a woman. But if you're a guy that's like me, or if you're anything like me, you don't even have to look like me at all. If you're anything like me in the slightest, you think maybe slightly that we are. Just know this, my friend. If you're a blonde, pale guy like me, start really valuing dark hair women. All right, that dark hair baddies. That's your ticket into a happier life. Okay. We're not doing export, so I don't know why I keep sitting down. All right, let's go outside. All right, let's see how we're doing on time. Let's see. Has anyone typed in the chat? Nope. All right, that's okay. This is my first stream. How are we doing on time? It doesn't. How do I check? Uh, checking. Well, you know what? We're having fun, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay? I don't care if y'all don't care either. That's all that matters. We're having a good time. We're chilling. We're talking about God's important topics that God himself talked about with his angels in heaven. See, what you guys don't realize is like, okay, let there be light, Sabbath, avenge the world, save the world. Yeah, that's all great. But like what you don't understand is God is the guy. All right, he's him. He's not just some being that sits in heaven and like okay, I need to do this and this. Okay, like there's the man's got Riz and he's got aura. Okay, so give him his respect. Okay, hold on. Let me. What I'm getting at here very poorly is God is in heaven and was in heaven and he's doing this. All right, he's talking to his angels before Earth existed. All right, he's like, all right, I created the universe, but now I got to create a planet where small creatures smaller than me can survive and live outside of a paradise. You know, um, real life stuff. So, how does he go about this? Well, we all know the story. If you're raised Christian like me, you know the story. But the part they left out that a lot of y'all don't know is no, I don't want I want the helicopter. How do I get to it? Why do I always forget this? Okay, Kasaka. What? Oh, I gotta wait. Okay, that's fine. We can take the car then. So the thing is, God was in heaven, right? This is. I am a conduit for this information, so y'all, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know what I found out through years of study and research into theology. I found out that God was in heaven, and He told Michael and Gabriel and all the angels. He told them. He said, listen. All right, I know that earth and and peace and and benevolence, that's all great and all, but we need to talk about the dark hair baddies. All right, we need to talk about that. All right. And Michael was all like, okay, my lord, like what exactly, what do you mean? And God is like, isn't it obvious? We need female angels in here, guys. I mean, y'all are good looking, but like this place it's starting to feel like it's only dudes, and I'm getting tired of it. And I'm God, so I don't even need any of that. But y'all are gonna get lonely, so I'm figuring, maybe I use some of my divine omnipotent magic and make you and make y'all a couple girlfriends baddies, get you right. God gets people right, bro. It's not just like in church, bro. God gets people right. You know who also gives the best haircuts? God. He gets people right, bro. Like you think God is just sitting in heaven with like raggedy ass hair? Like, no, bro. He either is bald or he's got the most beautiful thick hair. All right? Those are the two states, all right? I'm just telling you what I know, all right? Anyway, sorry. Give me a moment. Anyway, listen, guys. Listen. All right. All right. I'm gonna finish this topic by saying, you know what also goes really good with dark hair? All right. You know what else is God's gift to man and woman and every being on this planet? Um. Well, I mean, let's take a wild guess. All right. If you were gonna think Mortis one, what are you gonna say? Right? You got the dark hair. What could possibly match with the dark hair that looks good? Right? Are we thinking maybe, who knows? Are we thinking maybe a pair of dark shoes, maybe a dark jacket? And while those, are answers, those are technically answers. No, no, that is not what I am getting at. And so I'll give you 5 seconds to guess maybe what it is I am getting at before I tell you. Um, Uh, God, I haven't eaten anything today because I've been doing this all day. After the stream, I'm gonna go eat and go to bed because it's been a long day. But the stream is still young, my friends. We're not near done yet. I'm just planning ahead. Anyway, all right, let's go. We'll take the car. Actually, no. I think I can get the helicopter now, so we're gonna just take the helicopter. I don't like to keep a vehicle, like multiple vehicles out at once. Like I don't do that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So okay, 5 seconds up. It's dark lipstick. It's black lipstick. Listen, guys, fellas, and ladies too. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. Y'all know. Don't even pretend. Don't even act like you don't know what I'm saying. No, nobody. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're lying. Okay. All right. You are all lying if you don't know what I'm talking about. But you all do. So I mean, like that's the S tier pairing, isn't it? Like I mean, like what? Like look at like a lot of like fashion models, right? I mean, sure, not all of them do that, but look at the ones that do. All right. I mean, like how awesome is that? How beautiful is that, right? Y'all got to understand that, you know? Y'all got to get that. And I know you do. I know you do. But I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't, remind you, politely, and encourage you to do that. Anyway, guys, listen, I got to take a medication real quick because I forgot to take it today and I'm starting to feel the effects. So give me like 5 seconds. Um, this isn't a time mission. Give me 5 seconds. I'm going to go get water and I'll be back. Think about what I said while I'm gone. All right. Oh boy. All right. Stomach pill taken. If y'all don't know, I have a stomach condition that I have to stay on top of. I've eaten nothing today. To be honest, I don't need to eat much anymore. Oh no, please don't crash. Okay, okay. I don't eat very much, guys. Um, yeah. I used to eat a lot. Don't anymore. So, if you guys saw my food video, what the? Where is it? Oh, it's over here. If you guys saw the video where I'm reviewing struggle meals and stuff, you'll. God, why? Okay, is it on the what? Which one is it? How am I supposed to know? Oh, it's this one right here. Oh, great. All right, you know what? Hold on. Hold on a second. You know what? You can't do this in a helicopter, folks. Believe me, I've tried. This calls for a better pilot. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys. All right, let's land. All right. I know what I need to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. That's a Star Wars reference. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Give it to me now. Oh, we gotta call it. Okay. Mechanic. Is it the mechanic? Yeah, it's the mechanic. Office garages. Oh, is it this one? I don't even know my own cars. This is kind of sad. Are you gonna bring it by, my man? My man, my guy? You gonna bring it by? I need it right now. Okay. To beat them, you have to become them. Okay. I have to race them to beat them, and my goal is to just run them off the road. Hopefully, my car's fast enough to do it. If I got the right one, and I'm not stupid, it's the right one. Also, yeah. Yeah. What I was saying, I think that's enough for that topic. I think I made my point. I believe either you agree with me or you're in denial, right? Those are the two options right now. My friends, I'll finish off by saying every hair color is beautiful, but don't be sleeping on, if you're a pale blonde guy like me, don't be sleeping on the black lipstick and the black dark hair combo. All right, don't be sleeping on it. Why am I doing this? Just go the opposite way. Hold on, I have an idea. I I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Hold on, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna do this because I just want to. We're gonna. Well, that's stupid. Mortis one, what are you doing, bro? You're gonna have to drive the car. You can't blow it up. Oh, come on. Okay, no, where are you going? No, 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 no. No, hey, get back here. We got a runner. We got a runner. We got a runner. No, stop it. This freaking sand. Get. I am. You're getting touched. All right. This is what's happening. I can't aim this close. I can't let you get close. If you guys know that reference, then you're a real one. Okay. 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 All right. You know what? This is. But I can't shoot him from behind because there's the. Okay. Hold on. Maybe this is gonna be a little bit, guys. Just bear with me here. Okay. All right. You almost had it. I just like how I mean, I'm glad the cops are on me. I'm not like hoping they get on me. That would make this 10 times worse. Oh, are you slowing down? Is that what's happening? I, yeah, this is happening to you right now. Okay, I just need to get in front of him and then I can get out and shoot him. Are we, sorry about that. What? Hey, what? Is my tire out? How did my tire get out when I'm shooting him? How does that make any sense? Okay, I don't think it is. You know what? Okay, you know what? This guy's making it hard, so he's gonna come back around. I don't know why he doesn't just leave, but he's coming back around. What are these people doing? Okay, hold on. We're gonna I forget what movie this is from, but we're gonna give him the Winter Soldier treatment, but without the uh without the uh without the explosives. Let's see. Is he gonna come around? All right. I'm waiting on you, my friend. God, this would be like the absolute. Imagine people in real life like I destroyed the car, but I got it to you. You're so all right. And yep, picked them off. Easy, easy pickings, easy pickings. All right, let's go steal the car. You know what? You're running too fast. Man, I had an easier time shooting the guy that was harder to shoot than him. All right, get out. You have blonde hair, sir. Did you perhaps take my advice on talking to and very much admiring the dark hair baddies by chance? Where are you going? No, I'm sorry. You have to be unalive now. Come on. No. It's okay. You're fine. This is perfectly normal. All right. No. No. I'm sorry. All right. This is all very necessary. Okay, I promise. This is all. Man, what does GTA do to people, man? I make a channel where I want to talk about like I don't know, like doing the right thing and being a good person. Meanwhile, I'm running over civilians. Um. Okay, that was the wrong way to go. Man, I'm lucky the cops aren't on me right now. I'm like kind of doing everything in my power. I'm not trying to do that on purpose, but like everything I am doing would lead them to me. So let's get a move on here. Oh, well, what a shame. Guy ran into me. Couldn't help it. Okay. Let's get out of here and go back to the warehouse. All right. All right, let's see. Shout out to all my friends watching this, everyone on Instagram that maybe I mean, I was gonna post an Instagram post. You know what? Why am I waiting? What? Why? You know what? Let's pull over. Let's pull over. I was gonna wait till the stream is over, but you know what? That's not what winners do. Okay? They stop the stream midstream to post about it on Instagram to see if anyone wants to come watch. Let's check chat again just to be sure. All right. All right, we're doing good. Okay. Uh, okay. All right. Instagram time. I don't think I can take pictures right now because I want to keep my thing open. Well, I can close the stream for like 5 seconds on my phone. All right, guys, you'll tell me if the stream ends, right? Like you'll tell me if my life is over, right? All right, I gotta take a picture here of just this. All right. I was kind of worried you guys could see the state of my desk from my phone, even though I'm not streaming from my phone. Okay, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna post that. We're gonna go. Uh, okay. Anyway, let's put that there. And for songs, Well, I can't play it out loud because, you know, copyright, but on Instagram it doesn't matter, but I already know the song. This is kind of. Yep, we're doing this song here. Hold on. You guys won't copyright me, will you? Okay, they picked the best part of the song anyway, and it has the lyrics. Okay, I just wanted to be sure. Okay, whatever, I trust you. Instagram. What? Why do you have to? I don't need you to do the. You don't have to do the text. You can just do the music. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need the text. Okay. Okay. Well, we're good on that. And then we got to add the. Okay, guys. I'm really silly. I didn't know about adding links. That is really sad that I didn't know that. Um, However, we're gonna add the link to my stream to my Instagram, so anyone can feel free to watch it. All right. Look at that. Look at how we do. Look at how we go. Let me make sure the link works real fast. Come on. Come on. Oh, no, that's. Well, it's not showing anything now. I know, I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to take away from our precious time. This will just take a few moments, so give me just a few moments. Sometimes it takes a while for the story to load. Let me just get out of Instagram and go back. Instagram, you're not allowed to have opinions other than the ones I tell you, okay? Alright, let's see here. Look at that! Alright, we good. Alright, let's go back to the stream. Let's just click on it so we're back to where we need to be. This is so trippy to see your own self on your stream. That is so weird and trippy. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, my friends, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. And, you know, I know I'm still kind of new to this YouTube game, but, you know, if you guys do like the stream, you know, once it's post whatever, I'll probably post some clips on my shorts as well, YouTube shorts. But, you know, if this is something you guys end up enjoying, you know, I mean, I enjoy this. I love this. I'm just doing it for the love of the game. Like, I just love doing this. But, you know, I got it all set up now, and I know how the process works thanks to my best friend. So I can very easily do this with any game that will run on my PC. And to be honest, I have a pretty good PC. I mean, it's not like, you know, top of the line, but it's pretty good, and it'll run a lot of games. So I think the only game I've ever had trouble with is Final Fantasy VII Remake, but that's only like occasional lagging. Like, and I mean like very brief, like a quick little frame thing. It's never unbearable. It's so quick you wouldn't even notice it unless you're really paying attention. That game is hard though, and I love it. But here's the reality, guys. I gotta let you in on a little Mortis One secret. I'm not very good at video games, so you know, I don't want to play games where you guys have to see how. I mean, you're looking at this right now. You already know, but like I'm straight at playing. I was playing Final Fantasy on normal difficulty, and I was just struggling so bad. And I mean, I was doing it, but I was trying to get through the game, and the game's so long, I switched it to easy for a little bit. I'm gonna switch it back to normal. I haven't played it in a while, but I'm very ashamed to admit that. But you know, it's okay. Some games I'm really good at, which is kind of weird, like fighting games, like Mortal Kombat, Injustice. I'm way better at those games. And don't ever ask me to play a first-person Pew Pewer because it's not happening. And I hate to let you down here and now, but you know, I'm sorry, guys. It's just not happening unless you really, really want it, and you're gonna have to really, really want it. I'm not gonna do that to myself ever again. I'm done playing Rainbow Six Siege. I've tortured myself enough on that game. Anyway, back to it. So now topic number 2. And this is the most important topic of the evening, my friends. This one is a passionate. The first one was kind of silly, you know, haha, you know. Oh, you know, be thoughtful, be open-minded, pretty this, I really am attracted to that, beautiful that, you know, that's all fine. But now it's going to get for real. I'm going to have to sit you down as an older brother, because I am an older brother. I have a little brother. And I don't care if you're 70, dude, 22, 52. I'm your older brother right now in this moment, okay? You can be 1,000 years older than me. You can be as old as Master Yoda. Right now, I'm your older brother in this moment, okay? I'm sitting you down, And I'm telling you something that a lot of you need to hear. Now, a lot of you don't need to hear this, okay? So to those that don't need to hear this, I just agree with and just enjoy, don't even pay no mind to what I'm saying cuz you already know. Um I'm going to talk about this for a minute. Y'all need to learn, okay? Y'all need to accept and you need to learn how to climb trees. All right? What do I mean by this? All right? It occurs to me, and it has occurred to me for a long time on just a second. I have to make sure my audio is playing right now. Okay. The rest of the video could have no audio. This is the one part that needs audio. It occurs to me there's a lot of y'all on the internet, and there's a lot of y'all out there that can't climb trees. All right. Now there's two people watching this right now. There's people that are like, "Oh, I know exactly what he's getting at," and then the innocent people that are like, "What the hell does that mean? Climb trees? Does he mean like I need to go like outside more?" I mean that too. I need to go outside more too. So I'm not dogging on you for that. What I am getting at is there is an entire group of people out there that are scared of tall women. And I don't mean like, oh, they're scared because they can be intimidating. No, I mean like they're so freaking insecure about tall women. What is going on, my friends? Come on. We're better than this. This is not how God made us. Okay? If you know how many videos I've seen on Instagram? I mean, hundreds of videos. I mean, I'm a bit of a chronically online gamer and YouTuber, so I mean, you take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But the point is, okay, what am I doing? Am I getting a car? Let me hold on. I'm on a roll right now, so just bear with me. Let me just return my helicopter. All right, listen. It occurs to me there is an entire genre of people out there that are like, okay, it's so in depth it's hard to explain. Let me just try and break this down and put it in simple terms so my brain doesn't explode from how like absurd this is to me. I see people on Instagram, right? There's this one person, like I follow some like models on Instagram because I appreciate their work and like I just appreciate their work, so and there's this one person that I follow and and it's not just her, like she's the only like person like this I follow. Um but I just see these videos in general, like of like people on podcasts, people at conventions being asked like, would you ever date, not even like, would you date a woman that's 27 feet tall? All right. Would you date a One Piece character? No, I'm not saying that, right? We got men, fully grown men out here being like, oh no, I never date a woman taller than me. And these dudes are like, they're not like really that tall. That's what's like kind of weird to me. Like there is a real possibility there are women taller than them. Yet they refuse to even like in their head it's like, no, I'll never date a woman taller than me. Why? What are you so scared of, my guy? And again, right? I'm not saying like, oh, you should, all women, all sizes, short, tall, medium, beautiful, okay? However, stop sleeping on the tall baddies. Stop it. There are so many of these people on Instagram and online and people I've met in real life, and it's ridiculous. It's like, guys, what do we do? When have you ever heard a girl be like, "Oh, that guy weighs 6'3" or like 6 or whatever"? Oh no, he's just too tall. I just can't date him, right? Or I just, no, I can't do that. Some girls are like that, all right. But how often do you actually hear that? How often is that a thing you hear? Never. You never hear that. That's the answer. All right. If you're a normal person living in the normal world, you never hear that. All right. And or at least you hear it very rarely. Okay, it's rare. Men, date tall women if they like you, okay? If they're attractive to you and you're attractive to them, okay? Take the risk. And if it's just you're insecure, take the risk. What are you scared of? That you're going to have too good of a time, that it's going to feel too good, like you're going to have too much fun? Like is that the fear? Because I don't know. This is baffling to me. And I'm 6'6". Okay, there aren't many people taller than me. Well, that's not true. There's a lot of people taller than me. There's not many like people that I know personally and have known that are taller than me unless they play like basketball or like that was like the only times, right? All right. I am taller than the average man, and I'm definitely taller than the average woman, okay? But the thing is, that does not matter, okay? If there was a girl out there who was 7 feet tall, all right, she was a baddie to me, right? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, right? There is no objective. It's all up to you what you find beautiful, all right? But if there's a 7 foot baddie out there who was, I found her attractive and we liked each other, do you even think for a split half a second I'm going to do this? Oh no, she's too tall. I can't, guys. I don't know. It's just, she's too tall. No, that's never happening. My ancestors would be disappointed in me more than they already are sometimes. Okay? They would be, you guys, okay. Think about it this way. If you come across any woman that is over 6 feet tall in the world, in the wild, all right? What am I doing? Hold on. I am standing on business, so that's not what I'm talking about. I was gonna start a mission and then I got sidetracked. It's like I'm playing Minecraft and I'm jumping on chests because I'm talking. Okay, hold on. Back to the mission. You know what? No, I'm gonna rant about this and y'all are gonna listen because as your older brother in this moment, I need to give y'all a stern talking to that might even think about disagreeing with this take. All right, most of you I know are gonna be like, no, he's right. But some of you out there are gonna be like, oh no. Okay, I'm trying to help you. Okay, I want you to not close yourself off, okay? Open your mind to all possibilities. Do it for jobs, do it for good health, but also do it for the 7 foot tall baddie. Stop it. Stop. Okay, let me explain to you how. Okay, first of all, the reality is you're never going to meet someone that tall, right? I've lived my entire life. I've seen maybe one guy that was that tall. All right, the point I'm trying to get at is if you're one of the lucky few, one of the smidgens of the world that get to see a woman, or a guy if you're a girl, but a woman and a baddie that is over 6 feet tall, you better go introduce yourself at the very least. I'm not saying you gotta be like weird or nothing. Just go introduce yourself. Go say hi. My name is blah blah blah. I couldn't help but notice how tall you were. Did you play sports in high school? Just introduce yourself. I mean, don't even take it from like a perspective of like you're trying to get nothing. Don't even do that. Just be yourself. Introduce yourself. But like these guys on these videos, I saw military men who fought way harder than I ever have, and they're scared of a woman that's 6'2"? What? Guys, no. My friends, please understand. God is giving it. If a 7 foot tall woman, 6 foot tall, I don't care if a 17-foot tall woman is interviewing you from One Piece, all right, and she's standing next to you and she's asking you these questions, and this isn't a warning for like normal like average people. This will never happen to an average person, but to the people that are in those videos, okay, all right. Start changing your mindset a little bit. We're going to go to the beach. That's what we're going to do in this game right now. Change your mindset a little bit, all right? You might find yourself in a better position than you expected, okay? All right? Take the risk, all right? Life is about risk taking. Take the risk, okay? A lot of y'all will take every risk on the planet except for that risk, even though arguably that's probably a more safer and easier risk than doing things like, hardcore super tough shit, okay? So, here's the thing, my friends. I've seen a lot of these people, all right? I've seen a few of them in real life, but I've seen a lot of them online. And, I know you can't trust everything you see online, but I know there are people out there that feel this way. All right? Listen, I'm telling you because I love you all, okay? If you have the opportunity to, if any 6 foot girl even looks your direction, which is rare, because I mean, look at you, okay? Look at me. I'm not very handsome all the time, okay? and neither are any of you. Okay, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but objectively, I'm joking. I'm just teasing you. Okay, you're beautiful. Okay, look at me. You're beautiful. Anyway, my point is, don't sell yourself short. And if she's even giving you the time of day, and it seems like she actually wants to get to know you, bro, just go get to know her, bro. Just go do that. Do that. Stop with this whole nonsense of like, climb some trees, bro. All right? And again, I know like this point is maybe could be construed as like I'm saying, like I said, and this could go both ways, right? If you're like a super tall guy, like if you're my height and there's like a woman that's like 5'3", right? And you're a little nervous, like, oh, dude, she's kind of short. All right, how about this? Stop. All right? Just accept that there are things you're insecure about and move past it. All right, but from now we're not going to talk about that. For now, that's an obvious thing. For now, we got to talk about the tall baddies, because as a tall man myself, I got to look out. All right, y'all be loving it when guys are tall. All right, y'all be patting them on the back. I've been getting it my whole life. When I didn't even play basketball anymore, and again, I don't mind it. I was going to the beach. What am I doing? Anyway, I was happy. I'm always happy to hear it. I love those compliments, right? But when a woman, okay, and I don't, okay, and then there were some guys on these videos that were like, oh, I dated a tall woman. What's the tallest you date? 6'2". Listen, that is tall, okay? But you can't put a cap on it, bro. Go 7 foot. Go 7'5", bro. All right? As far as it's anatomically possible for how tall they are, is in human retrospect, obviously I'm not talking about like in like if you live in the One Piece world or something where everyone's 22 feet tall. All right, in the real world, okay, if you're ever privileged, because God doesn't just bestow upon these opportunities on you and these beautiful people on you for you to go screw it up. Okay, all right. So don't do that, my friends. I'm looking out for you, okay? I want you all to be happy. And a lot of you guys out there, maybe it's not 7 feet tall women, but maybe you're a 5'5" guy, all right? That's an entire foot and an inch shorter than I am, okay? Maybe you're a 5'5" guy. All right, cool. All right. And maybe there's a 6 foot tall girl that likes you. I know there's got to be at least one of you out there in the world that's happening for, all right? And if you're in there and you're thinking, I don't know. Cast all doubt aside, my brothers. Cast all doubt aside. And know that you are worthy. Alright? Believe in yourself. Alright? And believe in the person, right? And and to be honest, I'm mainly, if you can't tell, this is all very satirical. I'm mainly just, there is truth mixed in what I'm saying, but mainly I'm just trying to say, things that I find are funny topics and stuff. So I hope you're enjoying it. But listen, okay? Listen. You know who I can't stand more than the people that don't try? I get it. Fear. We all have fear. Intimidation, that happens. Because you can get over that. Okay? You can get over the fear, right? You got a 6 foot baddie that likes you and you're 5'1". All right? You're a 5'1" guy, and and you're really small. All right, you're a full-grown man. You're 5'1", and you got a 6 foot baddie. You got a 17 foot, 7'2", 6 foot baddie. All right, don't close yourself off. Okay, I gotta actually. This is actually a really good story. This connects to you. When I was in school, like when I was in like junior high. This didn't apply then, but when I was in junior high, I remember there was this one kid who was like really small kid and this really tall girl, and every time I saw them walking next to each other back then, I was like. Even then, I was like, respect, bro. Like, I didn't know if they were like just friends or if I don't know. I didn't see him again after junior. I don't know if I hope they stayed friends or together, got together. I don't know. I don't know how that story ended. I don't even remember their names, but I just remember them. So, however that went for them, I pray. I really hope. All right, okay, we're wasting time. I need to go do things. I can't just no, I crashed. All right, we're going back to the office. We're going back to the office, and then we will multitask. I'm not just going to do an entire stream of me flying back and forth. Although, look at this city. You guys are getting a good view, If you can't vibe with what I'm saying, then that's very silly of you, and I know you can, all right? But Look at this. Look at this view. And look at those textures that aren't loading. Don't pay attention to that. Listen. Listen, listen, listen. Okay? The people I can't stand more. The intimidated people I get. Fear can be overcome. It's all exposure therapy, my friends. You're afraid of spiders? You know, maybe next time you see a black widow, don't kill it or don't freak out. You know, just try and work through it. I mean, I hate spiders, so that's coming from experience right there. So anyway, here's the thing, okay? The people I can't stand the most are people that are off-put and disgusted by that. Now, there's less of those people, right? But people that don't find tall women attractive, I got nothing for you, man. I got nothing for you. Like, I don't know, maybe okay, preferences are one thing. Maybe you like short women more than tall women. That's fine. But if you can't find the beauty in a tall baddie, I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is bad news. This is you need I think you need to realign your chakras maybe. I think you need to do a little bit of centering, you know, realize what matters in life. And that is one of the most things that does matter in life. You need to realign yourself, understand yourself better. Because I can't believe you, and it hurts me that you would even think that way. Okay, tall women deserve all the love in the world. Okay, all right, they deserve all the love in the world. So if this video ever graces one of their paths, just know I'm looking out, sister. You know you deserve love too. Okay, hold on. Where is the car? What? No. Oh, is this a moving car? Yeah, this is a moving car. What? Where is it? Oh, of course. Well, good thing I got this helicopter. Okay, listen, listen. If take away everything I'm saying, right? I'm not going to say if you take nothing else. No, you got to listen to every word I'm saying. Okay? I care about you guys, all right? And I care about myself, but I care about you guys. All right? Y'all need if this is a fear you have, all right? And like I said, 9 times out of 10 you'll never see a person over 6 foot in general. Especially, a woman because they tend to not be over 6 foot a lot of times. I mean, there are, but it's not as common, right? Um, but if you do, and you got chemistry, if there's no chemistry, then obviously, okay. If there's no chemistry, don't do anything, right? I'm not saying like, oh, go be a weirdo and like. I'm just talking from the pure perspective of be appreciative and don't be insecure and don't close yourself off from what could be, you know. Um, so, try your best to know that about yourself, you know. Ugh. My friends, I think this has been a good stream so far. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I think we're covering a lot of good topics. I don't know how long this stream is, but you know what? I perfectly don't care because I'm having a good time and I'm enjoying this time with the one person that's watching that's probably my best friend. But that's okay, because this is a process. If I can reach out to 5 people and make them happy and make them laugh and, make them feel good about themselves, then I've done my job. I'm not in this for the money. I just want people to feel connected and to feel happy. I want people to have a place to go to and I want to be that place. So just know that, my friends. All of this comes from a benevolent place. I'm not actually calling you out or, saying anything bad about you as people. I'm mainly joking. Most of this is a joke, but there is truth laced in with the joke. So just know. Okay, back to telling the truth now. And back to telling my stuff. Oh, there's cops. You know what? Oh, I'm so tempted to blow them up. But that would ruin the mission. Hey! Hey! Cops, why are you defending them? You realize these are criminals, right? Oh no, they're security guards. Never mind. Bruh tries to run away. Sorry, man. Sorry. Not happening. Okay, I'm just gonna hightail it. Ah! Nope! I'm hightailing out of here! Get to the car! Oh, I'm gonna die. Well, that was stupid, wasn't it? Okay, well, I gotta get to this car. That's what needs to happen right now. Okay, we gotta put me talking about the 7 foot tall baddies on hold until I get this car. All right, priorities, guys, priorities. I mean, I might be an admirer, but I'm also a gamer right now. Okay, so we gotta multitask. All right, let's do this. Let's get out of here. Okay, guys, so listen. Back to what I was saying. When you're talking to if there's chemistry, right? If there's a tall person that you're attracted to, tall baddie, whatever, classify them however you will. If they fit that category, and and if there's no chemistry, obviously don't just leave it alone. But if there is chemistry, then you're a lucky fella. All right, you're lucky. You're lucky, and God loves you. So don't throw it away. Okay, don't disappoint your ancestors. Don't disappoint God. Go with the flow, my friends. Go with the flow. I mean, people say that all the time, right? Like my whole life, people have been telling me go. Not about that. I mean, to be honest, I kind of would like it if I went to class, and the teachers were like, "Okay, listen, when you grow up, you're gonna see very few tall people and tall baddies at that. But if you do, and on the off chance there's chemistry and you introduce yourself and things go well, um, you know what? You get an A in this class if you make an essay about why that's good, and I find it genuine. Like I would have much rather gone to school and learned that than the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell 15 times over. I mean, like, come on, what are we teaching in school? I mean, like, what are we teaching? Like, who gives a shit about half this stuff, man? Like, why is it that college is the only, like, time? I mean, like, nowadays, right? Public schools, right? Like, why is it that college is like the one place that I felt like I ever learned anything? And I went to trade school, so, I actually learned more in the 3 month program I did there for my certs than I did like 12 years in school, private school, public school. I didn't learn shit. I mean, like, I know that makes me sound like an idiot, but I'm just being honest. Like, I wasn't interested in anything they were teaching. Plus, I got bullied a lot, so, that wasn't fun. And I struggled a lot, Guys, I know we're kind of having a laugh, we're having a good time. We're talking about, the tall baddies and why, don't be scared, be brave. But, on a serious note, guys, like, I struggled a lot as a kid with, being bullied. I mean, to be fair, my bullies were also kind of bitches, so I didn't get in very many fights. It was more psychological and mental bullying. A few times that happened. But to be honest, I'm kind of glad I didn't like get beat up more than a few times or get in fights more than a few times because to be honest, like the type of person I was, I feel like I would have gotten in a lot of trouble. I feel like I would have done something stupid and I would have regretted it the rest of my life, in a moment of rage. And I don't want that, No one should throw their life away for some dipshit that's hurting them. If I've learned anything, it's that, especially when you're a kid, because when you're a kid, the whole world is stacked against you, it feels like, especially if you're getting bullied. And the reality is, there's a lot of spineless parents that don't do anything for their kids. Like, if you're a real parent, you're going to go defend your kid. You will fight all their parents to defend your kid and lose if you have to. Like, the point is, you're not supposed to win. You're supposed to be there and stick up for your kid. Like, and a lot of parents don't. And I wouldn't say all of them like that don't do this are spineless. I would just say a lot of them live in this weird kind of fantasy world of like, well, that's just how it is. Sometimes it's tough. Like, I can't tell you how many times I'd come home and my stepdad at the time, I'd have a bruise or I'd be crying or something horrible happened at school. And he would just be like, oh, well, anyway, can you do the laundry? And I'm just like, what? I almost got my ass beat and you want to talk about the laundry right now? Like, the laundry can come after. Like, let me vent. Like you dickhead. Like, jeez, man. Listen, guys. All right. Going through tough things is part of life, but that doesn't mean that you should have to suffer alone, and that doesn't mean you should have to really suffer at all. Remember, suffering is a worldly thing, right? Once you're gone from this world, once you cross that threshold and go meet your maker, that all stops. You get to be, you know, one with the universe. But at the same time, this is a very important step in the journey. This is the most important step in the journey because, being gone is the most time you'll spend ever being, and regardless of if you believe in heaven like I do, you know, I mean, I'll be real with you guys. I believe in heaven. I always have. Right. I don't believe in like the typical, like, oh, this is what, I believe in more of like kind of like a, honestly, it feels like something straight out of a mythology fiction book is my belief. I'm not going to say like there's energy and spirit. No, I believe in a physical heaven, right? But I think it's so much more beautiful and vast than we can possibly imagine. Like, just real talk, guys, real talk. And the point I'm trying to make is when you are in life struggling, just know that even though this is the most important process, it's, and even in life, pain isn't forever. But just know, don't do anything foolish, right? Like when I was a kid, oh man, I had so much rage and I was so close to just doing some dumb shit so many times, man, so many times. You know what kept me from it? My grandpa. I've talked about him in my other videos. He wasn't alive at the time, but he left such an impression on me. I always used to think, what would my grandpa want? You know, Sometimes that's what it takes. And then I would think, what would God want? You know, it's okay to feel weakness sometimes. It's okay to be weak sometimes, man. I mean, you can't be strong all the time. It's just not possible. Like, it's not, the world isn't that way where you can make that happen. Like, the people that have had to do that, I mean, I feel for them, man. Like, they've never gotten a break. And it's sad because nobody deserves that. No kid should have to grow up too fast. No person should have to be strong all the time. But that's how it is sometimes. So anyway, yeah. All right, let's check the audio, make sure it's still going. Anyway, the point is, I kind of went on a bunch of different topics. The point is, um, yeah, I kind of went off the talking about tall baddies, but I think I made my point. Be brave. Don't be scared of tall women. Okay, I know it's scary, but you know, they're very beautiful. All right, just give them in the situation a chance. If this is all from the like presupposition that you're like the 1% of person that will experience this, right? Like, but I say it because it can happen to anyone, but it might not, most likely not happen, but it could, right? It's very possible. Let's hire this car. I don't even know what is this car. Kind of. I haven't eaten anything today, and I'm starting to get the gastric kind of sweats right now. Ooh. This is what happens when you stayed trying to figure out how to do a live stream for 3 hours and failed miserably. And now you finally have your live stream going, and now it's like you haven't eaten anything and it's almost 8 o'clock. It's okay, guys. I'm going to eat after this. Problem is, because of my stomach issues, I'm just simply not hungry. I have to kind of force myself to eat. But hey, it's better than feeling gut wrenching pain and ending up at the hospital. I'll tell you that much. I'm seeing a doctor about it soon, though, so I'll figure it out. I'll probably do a scope. If you all don't know what that is, that's basically like they stick a camera down your esophagus, and I mean, you're knocked out. It's really funny. My mom was all like, honey, make sure you're knocked out. I'm like, Mom, like, if they didn't do that, they're going out of business. Like, that's a lawsuit right there. Like, there is no way in Jiminy Christmas hell I would let them do that to me. Like, and I would say beforehand, because I'm also very paranoid about that stuff. So I'm going to say, like, as soon as I get there, I'm like, hey, make sure I'm, like, out. I don't mean, like, oh, I'm kind of, like, I'm not feeling anything. I mean, make sure I am out. I don't want to be awake for shit. Also, but that's how it is, right? They're not, for, like, procedures like that, they're not going to be like, okay, we'll use a little bit of anesthesia. Or, like, no, they're going to, that's a liability risk on their part if they did. They do sometimes do that for minor surgeries. You have to sometimes ask, like, hey, from someone that's been in the doctors as much as I have in my family, sometimes you do got to ask. Like, if, like a good example of this is I used to also have more stomach problems, whoopee. And I went to the hospital when I was like, I realized it was a medication I was on, so I got off the medication. But before I knew it was that, they wanted to give me a prostate exam, and I told them absolutely not. I was like, no, just use the ultrasound jelly. Just do that. Like, just do that. Uh, so they did that. They weren't thrilled because I think it costs more money to do that than just to do the exam. But no, absolutely not. I was not having that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You know, I've been going off on so many different topics. This is what happens. By the way, guys, if you're wondering why I'm not like this in my videos, this is the unfiltered like me for 2.5 hours. Me like this is okay. We've done a lot of. We're gonna do one more import mission, and then I'm gonna do like an actual mission, and then we're gonna kind of table the legendary topics for the time being. Oh, hold on. Okay, that was my controller. I thought my headphones disconnected for a second. Hold on. Let me make sure they did. Sorry, I gotta check the stream. Sorry, I gotta make sure my headphones didn't disconnect. Oh, okay, we're fine. Sorry, I'm just very paranoid about this because I want to get it right. Get it right, get it right. All right, but back to what I was saying. Basically, to cap off, we're done talking about, I've lectured you enough about uh, beautiful, tall baddies. All right, I've lectured you enough. Y'all get it. I'm just doing this because I care. Anyway, let's go get the Z type. Uh, Goodness. As soon as I get off the stream, I'm eating and going to bed. Like that's literally what's happening. Like I'm gonna kind of take it easy for the next day. I mean, I'll still make videos, but I'm not I love this. Like I genuinely love doing this stream, guys. Like this is fun for me. Like this is kind of like childhood dream fulfilled right here. And there's more to come. Like if you guys like genuinely like this, if there's even like a couple of you that like this, I will literally go to Walmart and try and talk to Tall Bat. No, I'm joking. I will. What do you call it? I'll hold on. Why? I need a better car. Hold on. Why can't I bring up the interaction menu? Game. Hold on. No, this isn't acceptable. You can't do this to me. What? What? Why can't I bring up the interaction menu? All right, whatever. We'll worry about it later. I'm just gonna call another car. All right, let's. No, not Merriweather. Can I not call? No, you should. I'm always able to bring it. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I keep getting distracted. The point is, um, hold on. Let me get this car. Let's get this car. Okay, hold on. What is going on? Is it because? Please tell me it's not because my controller disconnected for 15 seconds. Not even. All right, whatever. If it does, it does. I'll just do things that don't require the interaction menu if I have to. This is a very in-depth game. That'll mean no more helicoptering around, but whatever. Okay. They're over there. That's within driving distance, so let's go. Um, Goodness, guys, I keep getting off topic, man. My thoughts are all over the place. I'm sorry. Anyway, the point is, love y'all. Oh yeah, what I was saying. If there's even like a few of you guys, like even just a few that like genuinely like this, I will make more gaming live streams. Like I don't really want to do like I'll play The Last of Us. I love that game. Like I played that game so many times. And that's a game that I can actually play that I can actually play. I will play Final Fantasy. You guys will make fun of me. I don't care. I'm not insecure about that. But just know if you're expecting to see like professional level skills, you're not gonna see it. But we'll have fun. All right, we'll have fun. We'll have a good time. We'll have some good laughs. You know. But honestly, Final Fantasy isn't a game I can do this type of stuff with. I'll have to really lock in and focus. It's not the kind of game I can just like, you know, talk about stuff. I'm gonna really have to pay attention because also it's a story game, so I want to hear what the characters say. Tifa, best girl. Changed my mind. I think that's her name, Tifa Lockhart. Sorry, Sephiroth, best girl actually. All right. Sephiroth, best girl. All right, Sephiroth is very beautiful. All right, he gets baddie status even though he's a guy. All right, y'all don't even know. Where's it going? Oh, the car's over here. I mean, if you played Final Fantasy or know anything about Final Fantasy. I didn't actually. I played Final Fantasy 15, which is arguably probably not as good as most of them. Definitely not as good as 7. Bro, this guy's so chill. Look at this dude. He's just gonna let me kill him. Thanks, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, man. You're a good sport. I'll just leave you on the road. I won't even kill you. That's okay, man. Since you're a good sport, I'll let it go. I'll let it go. Anyway, yeah, Tifa Lockhart, best girl in Final Fantasy, that game at least. Um, yeah. And, Final Fantasy is just a great series. Like there's not like I love RPGs, but I'm pretty picky, but that game is like, oh my god, so much fun. There's not a lot of games that are like overly difficult that I actually enjoy playing, but that's one of them. And when I say difficult, I don't mean like it's like really difficult. I mean like, oh, what? I have to lose the cops. Anyway, it's one of those games that like you just have so much fun playing, and then you fight a boss and you're like, okay, I lost 50,000 times. How do I beat him this time? And you play as like 4 different people, so you kind of have like help. It's not like you have to do it all on your own. I mean, you got who's the big dude? Wallace, I think. Then you got the the other girl, I forget her name. She's not my favorite. I mean, she's one of my favorite characters, but I mean, she's not my favorite Final Fantasy character. That's Tifa. So I know some of you will probably not be happy about that, but I'm sorry. Oh, I'm losing him. Okay, good. Let's go. Man, what? What? Then why would you lead me there if I hadn't lost him yet? Freaking game. Oh, okay, there we go. Final Fantasy's great. So if you guys want to see me struggle at that, I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll enjoy the struggle. I do. So maybe I'll play that. I mean, I want to beat the game first, but maybe I'll replay it. I think I still have it downloaded. That's such a phenomenal game. I recommend it, guys. I'm almost done with it. I just stopped because I was dealing with some stuff and I just never got back to it. But I intend to finish it. But Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably my favorite story game of all time, besides GTA and Last of Us. I mean, my goodness, guys. Red Dead Redemption 2 is where it is at. I did like the Good Honor. I forget what it's called. I don't want to. Well, I'm gonna spoil things. If y'all don't like that, then sorry. I don't want to be that dude that's like, and then this maybe happened. But I'll tell you my favorite part of the game, and if you played the game, you'll know. Let's see, I can't do the impression well, but I'll do it to the best of my ability. Oh, and the interaction menu still doesn't work. Hold on. If I unplug the controller and plug it back in, will it work? Oh, look at that. What? It was working. Hold on, guys. Give me a sec. Uh, Alt tab. Okay. We're gonna just bring up. Oh, I see why. It's because my PS4 controller configuration thing. The program isn't open, so we're not gonna get the interaction menu. And I don't really want to risk ending the stream to find out. Hold on. Come on. You know what? You know what? Okay. We'll just deal with it. We can just call the mechanic. I'm just going to do... I mean, I'm going to do missions now, so... We don't really need a helicopter right now. I'll just keep that in mind for next time. Alright. Let's call my virtue. Yeah, okay, so the impression. My favorite part of Red Dead Redemption 2. I gave you all that I had, Dutch. I gave you all that I had. That's my favorite. That one line right there. So tragic, so beautiful. To be honest, that's not how I expected his story to end. I kind of thought he was going to just like win the game and come out on top, but it is the Wild West. Because that's kind of like, if you didn't take the two stupid endings in GTA, that's kind of how GTA ends. Is like everything gets resolved, everyone goes home happy. I don't know, for some reason I thought they were going to do that in oh, hold on. Sorry, have to check audio again. I thought for some reason that they were going to do that in Red Dead Redemption. Well, they kind of do, but just not with Arthur Morgan. They do with Marston, John Marston, I think. But then he dies in the first one, so yeah, very tragic. I mean, I'm a sucker for a happy ending, guys. Like, and believe me, I know a lot of you out there are going to be like, "Oh, well, that's weak mindset." Well, listen to me. I spent years watching sad shows. I mean, you want me to pull up the receipts? You ever heard of a little show called Your Lie in April? You ever heard of an anime called that? You want to cry and be horrified for the rest of your life? Go watch that anime right now. Please don't. Okay, I'm sorry. I was mad. Don't. I shouldn't even said the name. Oh my goodness. Now you're gonna go watch it and you're gonna hate me. You're either gonna hate me or you're gonna love how because it's a beautiful show. Like writing wise, it's beautiful, but the concept is just so tragic and sad. I won't even talk about it. I'll start crying. Like I can't even talk about it. Like this is the one anime I've seen a lot of sad animes with like divisive and sad endings. Evangelion, Clanad, you know, there are a few others in there. I kind of forget right now, but um, Your Lie in April was so. I mean, Attack on Titan also. Let's be real. That kind of was a sad ending. Like, to be honest, I was hoping this is kind of shows how much of a goober I am. But I was kind of hoping the power of love and friendship would save Aaron. Like I was kind of low key hoping that Aaron would, I don't know, not be evil because he loved Mikasa so much. Because if I was him, I would have just fallen in love with Mikasa and said, "Damn everything else." And then when they showed that that's the path he could have taken, I mean, man went full Anakin Skywalker. He threw away a baddie! Aaron, what is wrong with you? I mean, Anakin, okay, I can kind of be like, okay, he tried, all right? And it was to save her, right? And he at least got to have kids with her. I mean, it was really short-lived because he made a stupid decision. But anyway, the point is this, my friends, all right? Your Lie in April has the saddest ending of any anime I've ever seen. I know there's some, egghead anime fans out there, actually, but like out of all the over 200 anime I've watched, yeah, that one is that one definitely takes the cake. Something I will never rewatch again. I don't care if I have a future 7 foot tall baddie that's like, I really want to watch July in April. Well, put my foot down. You're watching it alone because I am not rewatching that crap. Again, it's an amazingly written and beautiful show, but it made me feel so bad that I just couldn't do it. Like I got done with that show. Like to this day, if I see clips about it, I feel depressed. I'm like, even if I see a picture of the main characters, it doesn't even have to be the sad parts. It could just be like them playing music like they did at times. I get like, oh boy. Here's the reality. What? More players? Oh. Okay, well, let's add more players. Why not? How do I do that? How many? What's this two? Oh, I need 2 to 4 players. Okay. Well, let's see if they're willing to do that. Um, okay. Let's see here. More players, more players. How do I do that? Confirm settings. Auto invite. Let's go. Who cares? I'm not gonna talk to them anyway, so maybe they'll find out I'm streaming. Maybe they're streaming. Who knows? Come on, I'm auto inviting, and now there's no one. Now no one's gonna join. The one time I want someone to join, no one's gonna join. I know none of my friends are online, but yeah, whatever. Wow, this is disappointing. I guess this is an excuse to go do nothing for the rest of the stream and just drive around. No, I'm kidding. What is going on? Open. What? Okay, let's try this again. I mean, I'm not. Maybe I have to join a public session. If I'm doing these missions, it's not going to have me around other players anyway. Oh, before I leave this session, though, let's go check my acid lab. I want to do that. Um, let's do that, and then we'll do this mission. Um, yep. Controller, stop disconnecting. Goodness, this is what happens when everything you have is old and broken. Alright, it's loading. Please don't give me the infinite loading screen. Ugh. I mean, if it does, I mean, the stream is still going. I can just start it up again. I mean, wait, it won't even end. Why am I so worried? Why? Hold on. If it won't end, let's just go home here. Well, the problem is I'm streaming this window. I don't know. I don't know anything about anything. It seems. Oh, what? Hold on. We'll do that later. Okay. Well, Am I in a public lobby? Am I around people now? Players? What happened? I was trying to join a. Well, I don't know what happened. Oh, I'm stupid. I was gonna go. I was gonna go check to see my acid lab. That's what I was gonna do. Yep, that's. Man, I'm tired. This is the problem. This is what happens when you muck around for 3 hours trying to figure out something that all you needed to do is do a simple thing, and then you're out of energy by the time you got to do a long stream. But that's okay. I'm happy to do it. Okay, my cars are here. Let's go to the acid lab. Let's take this bad boy here. Where is my acid lab? Oh, it's over here. Whew, okay. I feel like I've done a lot of joking this video. I'd like to and to be honest, I'm not fully joking. Like I definitely think like I am saying what's on my mind and what I feel, right? I'm just giving it a little bit of like a satirical and whimsical spin um because I enjoy doing that. But ultimately, guys, like I think what matters in life is, you know, taking those risks. And a lot of people say that for things obviously like, follow your passion. Like this is one of my passions, right? So I'm doing it. Um I have a bunch of other things I want to do in the future too that I have planned out. Things I want to do with my dad, things I want to do just me, you know. I got goals, and I know all you do too. And I guess what I'm getting at is, the serious side of like talking about the tall 7 foot baddie and all that. Really, what I'm getting at is I don't want you guys because and everything I'm telling you is crap I've done. Like I'm not lecturing you on things that I haven't made the same mistakes. Okay, it's all coming from a place of me wanting to be helpful and me wanting to be there for you guys, right? So for anyone watching this video, you could be one person, you could be 1,000 different people, watching my shorts. People tend to watch those more, which is fine. There's no problem. Um, but to anyone watching this, I just want y'all to know that, like, straight up, you're not alone, okay? Fear and, oh, hold on, money. Can I, source? So does source mean? Oh, yep, okay, that's the mission. All right, let's go deliver supplies. I'll get $81,000. Whoopee. I mean, I could have waited till 100,000, but we're close enough. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go do my thing. The thing is this, like, basically what I'm getting at when I say like, you know, don't be closed off, right? Don't let your heart grow hard, and basically don't let like certain preconceived notions stop you from experiencing really great things in life. Because I've done that, and I've done that recently at times, and I'm at the point now where I've just, I've been going to therapy, I've been working on myself in a lot of ways, and there's just so many things I know that I can do differently than what I used to do. I made a lot of mistakes, guys. I made a lot of mistakes. And I know that you have too, that's part of life. Mistake making, learning from them, you know. Um, so, you know, um, really, when I'm saying all that, basically, I want you all to be happy. I want you to find love and partners and, sorry, a partner, not partners. Oh boy, here we go. I'm going to have to give you another older brother talking to. I'm going to keep this one short because it's actually pretty divisive and I don't want to talk about it. But basically, point is, do your best, and by doing your best, that doesn't necessarily mean like, do everything that's super gonna make you stress out all the time. I just mean be the best person you can be, and you'd be surprised. You'll attract people to you. I've made a lot of friends that way. You know, right now I'm kind of going through my slightly lonely era because of I've been worrying about my health. I've been trying to get back to work and stuff because I've always been working and I've been kind of off that for a little while. So I've had so much time to post videos. Um, so but that is on the agenda, and I'm working at it every day. Um, so I guess it's interesting, right? Because like you know, for me personally, like all jokes aside, loneliness is something I've struggled with in my life. Like I know a lot of you have, right? Not that I haven't tried. I keep referring to my experiences video, but I mean, guys, I'll keep it real with you because I want to be real with you. I haven't been on a date in 9 years. Yeah, 9 years. Last time I was on a date, I was a teenager. So, do with that information what you will. And I don't want you to feel sorry for me. That's not my goal. My goal is to give you some perspective, that these things happen in life, and sometimes it takes time to work through these things. And I'm not mad about it, guys. Like, God has everything in His own timeline. If I'm not meant to do this till I'm 30, I mean, that's kind of sad, but it is what it is. I'll do other things. I'll work on myself. I'll keep making videos for you guys. My goal and hope is that everything that is meant to happen by according to God's plan, positive will happen. That's my faith in God. Um, but back to what I was saying, I've done a lot of like I've met a lot of people, I've had a lot of friends, I've had a lot of close almost relationships, but things didn't really work out because maybe I was in a transitional period in my life or things were tough. I was going through it, I made some stupid choices and I said some harsh things. Okay, car, get out of the way. What is this? Okay, there we go. Um, if anything, just learn from that. That's one of my other goals on here. Is like I want y'all to know that you're not alone. There are people out there that care about you. And also, even if there isn't, like you will find people who do. It just takes time. And cherish those people. Hold them close, because you never know when they'll be gone. I mean, I know it's not a very comforting thought, and I'm not saying that to sound like pessimistic. It's just, you don't really have forever. So that doesn't mean like be panicked, but that means when the good things do happen, appreciate them in the moment. Don't be like, oh, when's the next good thing? Just appreciate the good thing. And yeah, and just do that. But the quick older brother PSA I was going to give y'all. I'm going to talk about this for like 5 seconds because this is not a topic I really want to get into. And so I'm just going to give you a quick little, thing because I know there's people out there. I've known people that have done this. It's ruined their lives. Um, and all jokes aside, I know I joke about the baddies but you have to understand like that comes from a place of love and true admiration. It doesn't come from like a place of like trying to do anything that wouldn't be savory. Um, so, the thing is like, um, okay, hold on, mission time. Mission time, my friends. We're gonna put this on hold. I'll have to keep you guessing. Oh no! Search the depot. Oh, this is like an actual mission. Okay, you know what? Maybe we don't need to do the other mission. What? Why did? Oh, did my? It's because my controller disconnected. Ah, good grief! Stop disconnecting, controller. I mean, this USB cord is the one that's never let me down. Now it's letting me down. All right, I'll let you guys. Oh, and this also doesn't have lives. Okay, guys, we're on a mission. Hold on. We're gonna do this. Oh, this guy's just a normal. No, no. Well, no more stealth. You know what? Bring it on. Bring it on. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you're made of. I'm gonna go John Wick on all you mofo's. I'm gonna unalive you. Oh. Where are you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. John Wick. John Wick. Oh, I studied under John Wick. He trained me. Okay, search the depot. Is that it? Is that everyone? Man, I feel like searching the depot is going to be harder than that one. I hate searching in games. Oh, wow, that was quick. All right, let's pick that up. How do I pick it up? Well, thank goodness the D-pad itself works. This would be a gigantic pain in the ass if it didn't. Oh, search the vans for the supplies. Which vans? Well, how far away are the vans? Ugh. Actually, no, don't complain. This is what playing a video game is. The Mortis one. Okay, this is what playing a video game is. All right. How did I get here? Oh, in this thing. Well, let's go. Can't leave this here, can I? Not if I don't want to have to come all the way back out to get it. All right, my quick little older brother. And again, this is when I tell you this, I'm not joking. Like I'm not like most of what I'm saying is like me being kind of playful and kind of older brother this, having your back that. But right now I'm genuinely trying to give you guys a brief warning. And again, I'm not saying this to get on a soapbox. I'm not saying this to lecture anyone. If you've done this and you've made this choice in your life, I don't view you as any less than. I don't even view you as a bad person. I just view you as someone who made a mistake. Um, I've seen people who have ruined their lives over this. I've known people, young people that I've worked with that have ruined their lives and their families' lives over this. Um, Stick to one partner, guys. Okay. I'm not even going to use the terminology because I don't want to give it power, but stick to one partner. You know what I'm getting at. All right. If you know, you know. All right. And I don't mean like break up and date someone else. You know what I mean. Don't do any of that weird. That's not good for your soul, right? A copious amounts of alcohol isn't good for you. Copious amounts of unhealthy food isn't good for you. And the same thing goes for that. Copious amounts of that isn't good for you. Okay? And that comes everything overindulgence just isn't good for you. All right, take it from someone who has overindulged a lot in his life and still struggles with that to some extent. Like, don't do that, right? Also, when I warn you about these things, I get it. Okay, I get it. And I'm not saying people watching this are have those inclinations. But I'm just saying, like, if you do, right? I'm just telling you this, like, as someone that genuinely cares about the people watching his videos, or anyone that might stumble across. One partner. That's all you need. You don't need more than that. If you think you need more than that, then then you're not thinking straight. You're not a bad person, all right? Unless you objectively do this to hurt people, or because you just do it with a malevolent heart, right? If you're making a mistake, work through it, and then just don't make it again. I'm not joking, my friends. I've seen people ruin their lives over trying to have multiple partners or be in an open relationship. It's just not worth it. Um, I mean, there's a reason why in the world humanity was built off of, don't try and reinvent the wheel, right? What worked and what has always worked, right, works for a reason, right? One of the biggest problems with people that'll tell you that this is okay, and I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm just gonna be honest with you, right? Because I've known people that have told me this, right? It's always them trying to explain why it's okay, right? It's always like, oh well, but it's at no, there's none of that. Okay, that's not real. Okay, it's they're saying these things because they want you to affirm their delusion, and they think that if they use enough nice, pretty words, and they think if they, look virtuous enough, like, I'm not threatening, I just like to do this. It's not okay. You know, Stick with one partner, guys. Please. Right? If you feel like, you want to do other things in that area, don't. All right? I'm going to be honest, that stuff, all that crap belongs in the world of adult videos and literally nowhere else. Because that's the only place where it's like it's not real. It can't hurt anybody, right? But assuming that everyone in there is like, um, you know, agreeing and not, some bullshit. But that's the point. Anyway, that's my little friendly PSA. Like, focus on yourself. Be true to yourself. And if you find a loving partner, just stick with them. You don't need more than one partner. And here's the trick, guys. Okay, first of all, where are these cars going? Where are they going? Like, they're just going everywhere. How am I supposed to chase? I can't chase him in this thing. That's what's happening. It's over. Okay, well, this mission is kaput, I think. All right, I'm gonna have to pull this over somewhere. I'm not fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call a faster car. Anyways, I was saying, this is the reality, and this is the last thing I'll say about it before I end this subject, because I don't really want to talk about it much. But if your partner feels the need to do that, they probably don't like you very much. At least not as much as they should. They probably do not like you as much as they're saying or not saying. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Anyway, enough about that. Back to good old, good old stuff. Good old chasing these cars down, and back to the world at hand. Oh, look at that! Did you guys see that? That was a clean turn. That was a clean turn. Oh well, and then I crashed. That was not clean. That was very not clean. Okay, I gotta really track these mofos down. They really getting away from me. Oh boy, wow. When you drive a super slow car and then you drive a fast car, this tends to happen. How are they so fast? Why are they making me? Wait, it's this way, but it's making me. Okay, there we go. Okay, we gotta speed it up. Why is it making me go the opposite way? I'm going the way of the car. On the map, it said to go this way. What is? Okay, am I going the right way? Nope, I am not. Oh, well, I think after this mission, the live stream, I'm going to say one more thing that's positive, because I want to keep the theme of this positive and fun. Anyway, I'm going to talk about one more thing, and then we're going to call it, because I'm tired. My stomach hurts. I haven't eaten anything today, and I'm starting to feel it, so I need to get off soon. But, guys, this has been really cool. We're going to get this mission done. And then we'll call it. It's been a good time. Thanks for tuning in. We're not done yet, but We're getting there. We're getting to the final moments. Oh, well, I crashed. Oh no! Uh, uh. Okay, okay. Uh. Okay, okay, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Get on the ground. Get over here. Wow. What the? What? Are you kidding me? And this piece of shit? No way. Absolutely not. They got this far. In this? Was still the supplies. Wait, how? Hold on. Oh, I collected the supplies. Okay. Lose the cop. I'm not gonna lose the cops in this. What the hell? Well, I need this. This is $81,000. I need this. Can I just call Lester? Maybe I can just call Lester. Please, Lester, please. I'm begging you. Lester, if there's ever a time, it's now. Okay, I can do this. I can call Lester. Oh, I can't. When can I call you, Lester? Tell me. When is it? When am I allowed to? You can just apparently magically get the cops off people, but you can't do it right now, can you? Well, I'm not going on here. I'm gonna die. Oh, jeez, this is awful. How do I escape the cops in this? Please tell me. I want my $81,000. Okay, I don't want to not get it. I mean, all right, folks, time to lock in a little bit and. Dude, what? How? How? How do I escape them? This is a piece of crap van. I don't know how I'm supposed to escape them in this. Well, we're going to do it. We're going to make it happen. We're just going to keep going. I don't even know where I'm supposed to take the supplies to. I'm assuming. Okay, okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Go across the freeway. Go. Go, go, go before they catch you. See, the trick isn't to go where they can't find you. The trick is just to be outside of their radar long enough. Like, you'll be surprised places you can escape cops. And since I'm kind of in a rural area, I have an easier time not getting caught. I bet you I can wait right here and I'll be fine. Well, actually, no, they're going that way, so maybe not. I can wait. Let's go up this hill. If we go up this hill, I bet you I can lose them. I bet you. I bet you. Do, 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 do. Look at that. What I tell you, folks? What I tell you, my friends? What did I tell you? I got that ability, okay? I got that ability. Look at the sunsets in this game. Aren't they just beautiful? I mean, like, there's so many games that have beautiful views, but this game's one of them. It's better from the helicopter, but not so bad from the ground either. I'm not gonna lie. Not so bad from the ground either. Oh man. I hope this is the only supplies I have to drop off because this is gonna take. It's fine. I like playing the game. It's just gonna take a little while. Okay. All right. Back to more whimsical topics. The last topic of the video. The last topic, my friends. We are there. We're nearly there. Thanks for sticking with me throughout this journey of this live stream. I really appreciate it. So today, the last little bit of the talks, but this one is, first one was an observation. The second one was a fact, and this one is more of a is more of like an in between all those. So last thing I wanted to mention in this video, my friends, okay, was goth women. All right, I know a lot of y'all out there being the goth women. I know you because I am one of you. Okay, don't even fret, my friends, my brothers, my sisters. I get it. All right, I'm right there alongside you. However, it has occurred to me that a few people out there, most of you aren't like this, but a few people, there's a line, okay? And where's the line, you may ask? The line is this. It's okay for your goth baddie to be mischievous and tough and strong and, take control sometimes and all that. However, don't settle for like abuse. And I know I don't have to tell most of you that, but some of y'all will be worrying me online. Like, some of the people like, oh, just step on me. I'm like, no, no. Listen, guys. Listen, folks. Love and respect. Okay. You can have all the good stuff about dating a goth person, right? But love and respect. All right. If those don't exist, then there is no relationship. Okay. Um. So don't cross that line. I've seen so many people like maybe again, I'm mainly just yanking your chain about most of this. It's just funny stuff to talk about to me. But there is truth to it, right? And I think, there's a lot of people that can't tell the difference between like a loving goth GF and a goth GF that will absolutely hurt you and not be safe to be around. So, the last thing I'll say on that is just know the difference, right? Only you can discover wildfires, right? It's the same thing. It's the. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. All right, we're good. We can deliver supplies here. Supplies. Look at that. Mission accomplished. Do I get my money? I don't care about anything else. Where's my money? Uh, money. Okay, he stole $4,000 from me. Where's my money? You know what, guys? You know what? Everything good I said today, if they don't give you your money, then none of it matters, okay? And what do I mean by that? I mean, if you're playing GTA and they don't give you the $80,000 they promised you, then, then they're scum. Like, what the hell? What is this? Do I have to go pick up the acid lab? Is that what this is? I'll do that, but like, where is my money? I was promised money. You're not gonna give it to me now? My voice is hoarse from talking and yelling all day. I apologize. What? You guys suck. What? I'm hurt. Where's my money? Like, I didn't do all this for free. And now the mechanic won't even answer? Okay, now I have to drive all the way back out there for something they should. Man, this is like real life right here. This is like, my goodness. But here's the thing. That's actually never happened to me because, I'm not like a super aggressive person, but like when I've been on the job and they miss a paycheck, here's my response, okay? I go to them, I tell them, right? If they don't rectify that immediately, like police are getting called, like HR is getting mentioned, like it is there is no reality in which I ever let that slide. And most businesses are professional enough to not do that, but I think one job I ever had, they were like, "Oh, well, it'll come next week." I'm like, "That's what you said last week." "Oh, it's a weird pay period." "What's weird?" "Give me my money. Like, I don't work for free, my friend. Like, please, like, stop it." Like, anyway, GTA just did that to me. They stole my money. I mean, I have $11 million in the game, but where's my 81,000? You promised me money. I did all this for nothing. What the heck? You guys suck. Where's my money? It better be when I deliver that acid lab back to the frickin' place. I better get all of it and interest. What is going on? Why do I have to go this way? Can't I just... You know what? You're making me... Really? Go all the way around, why don't you? Tomorrow I will put clips from my live stream on my shorts. I will not be doing that today. I'm too tired and too out of energy to do that. But I will do it tomorrow. And I'll try and include some of the best clips that I can find. I'll I'll use my editing software and I'll do that. My friends, look at this. Nighttime in GTA. What a vibe. What a vibe. Maybe I'll do some Minecraft. To be honest, I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm only good at Minecraft with other people. Like, that's most games. Um, I'm a great team player. We get stuff done when I have like a team, but when I don't have a team, it's kind of miserable, and I'm not very good at building stuff. I mean, I can build some stuff, but it's like really difficult, and You know, it's better when I'm working with people. But hey, you want to see it? I'll do it. Ah, my controller keeps disconnecting. This is kind of annoying. Okay, we are here. We're almost there. Uh, go, go, go. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. All right, we're almost there. Also, if you're wondering why I turn so wide, my controller is old and has a little bit of stick drift. Not enough for it to be like unbearable, but I just haven't replaced it yet, so I will though, I will. Maybe with a nice PS5 controller at some point. All right, Acid Lab. I'm taking you back and then I'm ending the stream because I am tired and I've eaten literally nothing all day. Man, I literally, I gotta go to bed earlier, guys. It's getting ridiculous. Like last night I was up till 5 a.m. and then I tried to go to sleep and I couldn't fall asleep till 6 a.m. You know, and I'm like, what is going on? Well, it's because there's so many things I like doing. You know, I like making these videos. You know, I edit the videos, and then that takes a lot of time. Even just doing small things takes a lot of time. Well, I don't want to source. What? Sourcing? Okay, okay, this is a joke. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to sell the supplies. Why did I do that? Now I'm gonna be here for another 35 minutes. Guys, I might just have to do a different live stream. I'm really okay. You know what? Well, we got 19 minutes. Okay, I can do this in 19 minutes. I'm silly, guys. I'm over here lecturing you about, you know, being a person that goes after the right goth and tall baddies, and I can't even. Apparently, I can't even know how to sell drugs in a video game. I mean, what is this? Like, this is really sad. And I fell. All right, get up. Come on. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The Mortis won. Back at it again. Okay, I can do this in 19 minutes. Like, if that's all I got to do, then yeah, we got this. I can spare some more time. And my controller died again. Okay, I gotta hold the controller up. It's kind of bad. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in this video, sorry, live stream, you've literally seen the sun go down, like in my room on my face. Like I'm looking at it right now, and this is so much dimmer than it was. It's funny. Shout out to my dad, guys. He's literally the best man I know, and we were talking today, and he was all like, at some point we're gonna have to figure out like some lighting and like because I have a very kind of ghetto setup, like to be honest, like I don't have a gamer chair, I don't have a lot of the things that streamers actually use and need. And my dad is right, that is something him and I will both need to invest in. But he's a great guy, so let's all give him some love and a shout out right now for always being the best dad. Anyway, let's keep on going. uh, Guys, we covered a lot of topics today, and I hope we all had a good time. It's not even about learning something. I just hope we all had a good time talking about the Lord's work, all the good stuff about this big universe. And let's keep going. Let's keep making videos. Let's keep making live streams. Let's keep it up. Let's reach as many people as we can, guys. That's the goal. Wish me luck. On the 30th I go into my stomach doctor. So let's hope I'm not dying. I'm not. I'm not. That was in poor taste, that joke, but it's been painful, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like until I was on some meds that I'm on now, I mean I could barely function. Like physically I felt so bad. And even right now I don't feel great. But that's just because I haven't eaten anything today. I've taken stomach pills, so that wasn't smart. Um, anyway, let me know, guys. Now that we're getting to the end of the stream, let me know. What are things that you like in a person? Not just a partner, but in a person. What are things you would value? For me, I'd like to end this off on a positive, inspirational note, like I tend to, or I tend to try to. I don't know if I actually do. I try. Um, in a person, I value loyalty, kindness, trust, compassion, stuff like that. Honesty, sure, but I think the other things are a little more important. Because true honesty, yes, but people will be jerks to you and jackasses, and some of them will like hide it under the guise of I'm just being honest. It's like, no, you're not. You're just being an ass. Like, there are ways to do it. You know, there are moments, right, when sometimes you got to say things that are tough, but there are also other moments when you just got to be kind. You know, that's something I've learned in my life. Something I've definitely learned. Oh, now I'm getting sleepy. This stomach pill, one of its side effects is drowsiness. Not extreme drowsiness, but drowsiness. Um, which is, kind of annoying, but I mean, hey. It's kind of weird. I feel better, like sleep wise, when I take this stupid stomach pill than I do going to sleep at night. Like going to sleep at night, I don't really feel like I'm actually sleeping. I just feel like I close my eyes, wake up, and it's time to get started with the day. Like when I take those naps, which aren't often, but when I do, my goodness, guys, I feel so refreshed. Like more than sleeping. That's just kind of sad, but it's the reality. It's the reality. Okay, let's go up here. Let's go up here. All right, up here, telling us to go up further and further. I kind of okay. I think we're doing it. I guess we go all the way up here. Oh, we're gonna have to kill people. Is that what's that? Oh, sorry, unalive people. Uh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Um. Okay. I guess. Well, I guess it's just simple as this. Let's just put it in. Oh, cops on me. Yep. Okay. What? Whoa! What? What the heck? What? What? No! What? You just all spawned out of nowhere. What? That's not okay. Get me out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Look at that. What? Oh my god. Did you see that? Usually I've never seen them just spawn like that. Usually it's like off screen and then they kind of spawn in that way, but they literally just spawned out of the blue. What the heck? That was so terrifying. I was like, what on earth? Okay, well, I guess we'll escape them in the golf course. Can I just hide in the golf course? Low key, I think I'll just hide here. I have a feeling I can escape them. I usually have a good intuition about this type of stuff. As long as they don't come into the golf course, it's fine. I mean, why'd they do that? People need to golf, don't they? Why'd they want to disturb the golfers? Alright, I'm just gonna wait here until I hopefully lose them. Ugh. Oh, man. Not eating all day. Wouldn't recommend it. Would not recommend it. I got so into what I was doing that I just didn't eat. I could have eaten before the live stream, but I was like, no, I'll just. But it's okay, you know. I like this stuff. I like making content. It's fun for me. All right, let's go back and get my money, and we'll even get a little bit more money, which is nice. Originally it was like $81,000, and now it's like a lot more. Okay, before I end, let's just make sure the audio is still audioing. No, I'll just. Good. Man, I'll be honest, I'm impressed at how like clear my audio is and that my like quality is. I mean, it looks, I don't know, like hopefully it's as good as it looks now, but it looks pretty good. I'm actually, I mean, I take out all the stops, I use Ethernet, I have a pretty good PC. There's not a lot of people in my house that use Wi-Fi, so I get some pretty good connection. All right. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, this has been a journey. Thanks for making my first live stream the best. I know there's only one of you watching right now, but there was a couple of you watching at other times, and I'm sure you'll see the clips. I might make this a clip. Um, I haven't decided what clips I'm going to use yet. I mean, I could probably do like 15 different clips, but I'm going to do probably like 2 or 3. I don't want to overdo it, and that would take just too much work to go like systematically every single clip. I'll do like 2 or 3 clips on YouTube Shorts tomorrow, and I'll just keep it at that. Just keep it at that. Okay. Is this where I get my money? Please, game. I'm all hyped. It said sell, so that usually means I get paid. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Uh, turn. Okay, let's keep going, keep going. Oh, the train. Man, the train in this game is pretty cool. What I always used to do is like hop on it and just ride it forever, even back in the PS4 days. All right, let's go. Turn, turn, turn. Oh man, I'm tired, guys. I know I've only been doing this stream for I don't know how long, but for like most of today was just all right, simple. Is that it? That all I had to do? Man, look at this helmet. This is kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, okay, okay. We're doing good. I guess I'll just leave the area. What a way to end it, you know? What a way to end the stream. Just leaving area on a foggy road, finishing off a mission. I did some stuff, and I mean, hey, I made some money. All right, that's what matters. Like, I wasn't just delivering cars and losing money. Well, okay, hold on. Let's actually finish the mission before I say that, because they might try and bullshit me again. Nope, they didn't. 84,000. Yay! Let's go. Oh, I've earned 1 million selling acid. That's cool. I didn't know that. Okay, that's it for today, my friends. Oh god, that shows you how tired I am. Stretching my back felt unnaturally good. Whew. Wow, is this how streamers feel? I like it. I like it, but it's tiring. But it's a good tiring. Listen, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in. The few of you that did. There's more of this stuff to come. I'll keep it up. More videos, more live streams, more shorts, more Instagram posts. Uh, Before I go, I want to see if anyone even looked at my posts. Um, It'd be kind of sad if nobody did, but maybe someone did. Oh, someone did. Nice. Hold on. I want to see who it was. I'm not gonna say their name on stream, but awesome. Okay, actually, quite a few people did. Nice. Oh, hold on. Wrong thing. Okay, quite a few people did. Good, good, good. Everything I wanted. Everything that was meant to be. Well, guys, I had a lot of fun. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. You know, yeah, more of this to come. I guess I'll quit the game now. I don't even know how long this stream was or is, but I think we're at a good stopping point. Let's see what OBS has to say. Oh, it doesn't tell me. That's okay. That's okay. And also, once I, hopefully get some more viewers and stuff, I'll probably just look at chat on my phone, It's easier that way. I don't know why I didn't think to do that in the first place, but all right, my friends, thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun. Take care.